I just want us to look into some other developing stories. And the National Environment Management Authority says it has no plans to go on a spree of arresting people following the coming into the effect of the plastic bags ban. NEMA Deputy Boss Betty Nzioka, Director, says their inspectorate team will be as soft as possible to make sure that before the law takes a full effect, according to the law gazetted on February 28th, if found contravening the ban on plastic bags, you stand to be fined up to 4 million shillings or a jail term of 4 years. NEMA says it has dispatched a team of 200 officials to different parts of the country to start the enforcement of the no plastic bag ban law. All right, so let's bring in my colleague Caroline B, who's joining us from Nairobi, one of the supermarkets. Caroline, thank you very much for joining us. So the supermarkets until yesterday evening had already complied with the ban, but what are the customers saying about this ban? Are they prepared even as they come into the supermarkets? What is their experience like so far?
Well, Betty, I'm here at Tuskys, a supermarket to the Nairobi CBD, just having a look at how the customers have actually complied to the and also the retail stores and how they have adjusted themselves to this ban which took effect yesterday. And yesterday there was an inspection by NEMA to various premises, that is the manufacturing plants of polythene bags, as well as the retail stores. Yesterday we visited Uchumi supermarket, who as of yesterday had actually complied to this ban and had alternative bags which were being sold at different prices depending on the sizes. And here, well, as you can see just behind me, some of the customers are already queuing, and from there they're going to get the alternatives. Could be at a price, or some of them have carried it from home. Those are some of the customers, as you can see, queuing at some of the counters. And just here with me is one of the customers. I would like her to introduce herself and maybe to tell us how exactly has she actually complied to it, because as of yesterday, some of the customers I spoke to on the streets and the hawkers, and some of them were saying it's quite expensive. So tell us your name and tell us what do you think about the ban itself.
My name is Jennifer Thuo, and I think it's a good deal because it was yesterday that it took effect, and it's interesting to see how we've already adapted to the issue. And of course I can't wait to see Kenya look like Rwanda. It's the other day that I was watching how Rwanda is a country that is so clean, and it's just because of this idea that has been introduced to Kenya. Yes. And
it's actually a new thing to majority of customers, and most of them are saying they're not used to, buying these bags. Normally it comes out free. So I'm wondering, how are you going to carry the stuff that you're buying around? I see you have a bottle of water and some files here. How are you going to carry this to your workplace, or where you're going to?
Okay, back in the estates, there were some bags that they were selling, and of course here at Tuskys, they're also selling some bags that are disposable. So that's what I'm planning to buy. Then again, I'm not buying a lot of stuff, so I'm very sure that the bags that I'm going to buy here will fit the few things that I'm buying. Yes.
And my final question, do you think Kenyans will actually accept this? Because we know Kenyans are the type of, let's wait and see what will happen after that.
Change is inevitable, and with time, I'm sure we'll all adapt to the idea. Yes.
So thank you very much. Well, that is just one of the customers here at Tuskys supermarket. Let me see if I can be able to get hold of another one to tell us how have they complied to this. And hopefully I'm going to get a gentleman. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Well, they're afraid to speak to us concerning that. But I've spoken to the management of this retail store, who says that they've already stocked enough alternative bags for customers to be able to buy at a price. And they say they're going to do that started yesterday onwards. But previously they used to have the plastic bags, which were given to customers free. And well, yesterday when NEMA conducted its inspection at the polythene or manufacturing outlets, well, some customers or some some workers were actually up in arms saying that, they've been rendered jobless, and today they're going to hold a demo from, it's called Plastic Clean is a company where the workers are going to hold a demo, and they're going to proceed to NEMA offices. Hopefully they're saying, well, they don't have jobs, so what alternative is being given to them? Yesterday I spoke to some of the workers who said that they also need alternatives and a way of getting a means of income. Some have children, they do not have any other way of generating income, so they will be holding that demo. But also another reminder that NEMA made it clear yesterday is that police officers will not be involved in the inspection of polythene bag users, but it's only NEMA inspection officers who will be carrying this out. So they made that clear. So whoever comes across police officers who are doing inspections to find out who still have polythene bags, then they can reach out to NEMA. But we should expect the inspections to go on for quite a period of time. NEMA also says with time concerning the penalties, 4 million shillings or 4 months in prison for those who will be found out carrying these plastic bags. They said they're actually not keen in arresting these people, but it's more of educating the public so that with time they're able to phase out these plastic bags, and people are encouraged, if they have plastic bags, they actually should not use them, but instead use them as garbage disposal. And come Wednesday this week, the plastic bags which people actually have, if you have any plastic bag, you're encouraged to drop them off at Tuskys supermarket, Uchumi, and also Nakumat. From there, they are going to be recycled into something else more beneficial to the society. Betty?
All right, thank you very much, Caroline B, speaking to us from the city centre at the Tuskys supermarket, one of it here in the city centre, just talking to us, talking to customers really about just how